Oh, would you have a look at this? Absolutely beautiful. But it says strictly no camping anywhere. It's a foreshore reserve. Man, what a perfect beach. Perfect spot to have a little overnight camp just here. Absolutely brilliant. What a shame you can't, but it'd be absolutely destroyed if they just let everyone camp here. Bloody beautiful. So this is right up the tip of Cape Gloucester. Heaps of islands. What an absolutely beautiful beach. But anyway, no camping unfortunately, even though there's clearly fires on the ground. Anyway, keep having a look around. Alright, so here's where the trail ends. It's been blocked off, but yeah, on the map it takes it all the way through here, but just having a look, it looks like the beachfront might have changed. So it's just all sort of swept away, and it's just all rocks down there, so I'm not sure it gets back up on the main road like on the map shows. I think that's actually Gloucester Island, not 100% sure, but yeah, nice little rugged little beach. I might have a wander around. But yeah, they clearly don't want you driving down here. People have just driven it over there though, so it's clearly tyre tracks everywhere. So you're not supposed to have your car down on this, the actual beach itself. Anyway, do the right thing, just walk around on foot. So I've just come down this gnarly little track. Oh, it's not that gnarly, not even in full drive, but comes down this beautiful beach. It's just started to rain. It's the township of Hideaway Bay over there. Some island over there. Another beautiful beach though. Might go see what's over there. There's this beautiful little island over there. I'm not sure what it's called. But I just followed the track up around the beach and goes up the hill. I don't know how gnarly it gets, but anyway, we'll go have a look. But yeah, I was contemplating going over there. It looks like you can drive. The track goes down sort of across to it. But that tide's starting to come in. It looks like it might get washed over, so get up this track and go back on that beachy track I saw back down the road. It's a beautiful part of the world though, beautiful water, heaps less people than what you'd think, even though like over there there's heaps of houses, heaps of mint houses all up through the hills there. It's probably like where you come to retire, I'm not sure. Not much happening in the way of shops or anything, just heaps of fishermen. Beautiful spot, but we'll go up this track and see what we got going on. Nice view from up here. Looking back over Dingo. Beautiful spot. It's a little bit breezy, but how bloody beautiful. Pristine beach. Somebody did have a tent up the ways a little bit. No vehicle there though, so maybe they're out and about. Yeah, bloody brilliant. I think the weather might be improving. The wind's definitely picked up, takes the edge off the heat. The blue skies are creeping in. There's a bit of light. That's all blowing out to sea. We might go have another look around further down the beach. This spot looks pretty good. Looks like another beautiful little bay. Just park the Luxy up, just because this little downhill track looks a bit gnarly. There's no clear signs of any vehicles up it tyre tracks for a while. It's obviously well used, but yeah, no fresh tracks anyway. So just going to go have a look at it. Doesn't seem too bad, it's very shaly. Might end up going balls up here. That doesn't look too bad. I'll just walk the whole track, make sure there's no surprises at the bottom. So to get it back up, is to get out to. Big rock step just here. Being soloed as well, it's kind of... It's a big bloody descent. There's a heap of people in boats camped up down there. Yeah, I might just go back to the other beach. This track is a bit gnarly, it's definitely doable. On my own though, a bit sketchy. And as I said, there's heaps of people along that little beach there. Just in this section behind these trees. About half a dozen boats pulled up, people camping. So they must have got in there by boat, they wouldn't have driven down here. Maybe there's another track in. Oh, bloody hell. I raised the sweat getting back up that bloody hill. As you can probably tell, it's bloody steep. There's probably about 200 metres worth of pretty steep downhill track there. All shaly, a few rock step ups. Bloody camera died at the bottom. But yeah, as I said, heaps of people camping there. So I'll head back on the other side. Must be a camp spot for boats. And if you're got enough balls about yourself to get down this hill. As I said, if it happened to someone else with me, I'd definitely do it. But I'm just by myself. Just no work, no go. So anyway, as I said, we'll head back around the other corner. There was another little track off to the right here, which might go out and headland, a bit of a lookout. So I'll just go for a bit of a walk down that as well. And yeah, go set up camp somewhere on that other side of the other side of this headland. All right, this is me. I think. As I said, there's another camper up there. No one's there at the moment, but they got clothes and stuff hanging up, so it looks like they've actually been here for a while. Might not set up till much later on, just in case you aren't supposed to be here, but I don't think anyone's going to come in here and try to tell me to leave. Anyway, it's probably well overdue for lunch, and perfect spot to throw a line in, I reckon. Yeah, well, I've been hanging around the last couple of hours having a fish, trying to break that off-land bloody drought. Hasn't happened, so I don't know what's going on. I'm still using the lures. I always keep saying I'm going to get some live bait, but I think I might need a fridge with a freezer in it. See how we go, but I set up earlier to about 2:30, 3 o'clock, just to try and listen to AFL Grand Final. It's not on till 6:30 tonight. So a bit of breaking tradition there. It's usually on in the afternoon. So in the last few years, I've always listened to it on the radio, out on the road somewhere. So just so happens that this week is the same again, or this year is the same again. The tide's coming in a bit. So as I said, it's 5 o'clock now. High tide's at 6. So I thought about moving the car back a bit, but I should be right. It's got that high tide mark there, and hasn't really changed from last time. So should be right. Just trying to decide how to set up. I've got this great bit of shade here. I probably won't even throw the awning out. I think I'll just throw the swag in underneath here. Yeah, but there's a couple of other people camped up yonder. So yeah, whether or not you are allowed to do like camp here, I've got no idea. But just because there were signs everywhere else saying you can't camp anywhere, so. Yeah, not sure about here, but yeah, I won't disclose the location, but yeah, it's somewhere. But anyway, so I'll sit here and procrastinate for a little bit, see how to set up where I want my swag, and if the wind dies off a bit. It has died off a little bit since earlier. Luckily I got phone reception, so I was going to put the radio on inside the car and get the AFL Grand Final that way, but I've got the portable speaker with me, so I can stream it online, so that's all good. That's what I'll be doing. But anyway, I might throw the drone up now and give you a bit of a look at where I am, and hopefully not give too much away about location, but I guess some people probably be able to guess. But yeah, then settle in for the AFL Grand Final in a couple of hours. Yoo! that's it from here. All packed up, ready to go. It's about, it's getting on nearly 8 o'clock, I think. I've been up for a few hours, went down for a fish and actually had a swim. Water was looking really nice this morning, crystal clear, so I jumped in. And it's probably the first swim I've had, I think, since last summer in the ocean. So it was quite refreshing. Pretty alright night last night. Slept a lot better. Thought I saw a fin. Yeah, slept a lot better last night. Did get a bit hot, but that just constant breeze was beautiful. Still blowing a little bit now, but another sort of shitty little day. Been a few showers this morning as well, but all in all, just that's a pretty good bloody spot, I reckon. So one of the locals, he came past last night and he had a chat to me while I was fishing, and anyway, had a good chat actually, and he said you actually aren't supposed to camp here during turtle season. So turtles come up and nest on the beach. So he basically said though, you're pretty right as long as you don't drive your car on the beach. So, and then he told me a story only about 2 weeks ago. There was 4 or 5 Land Cruisers driving up the beach here, and there's no need to drive on the beach because you got all these tracks in amongst the dunes. But anyway, just the way the northerlies were blowing or something, he said, and it relocated all the sand, and 5 cars down on their bellies, all in the sand. So apparently it was a bit of a mission to get them all out. But yeah, pretty gnarly story. He also told me another story about a bloke over the top of here, and yeah, it's quite interesting. He's been living on that beach over this next headland in a tent kind of house for 50 plus years. So he's apparently blown his feet apart or something at some point in his life, and they got told you'll never work again, and you basically have to live in a house with like real plush carpet and stuff, so his feet aren't always in pain just from supporting his own weight. So the alternative was of course sand, and he's just gone, nah, bugger it, I'll go live on the beach somewhere, and chose a spot around the corner, and has been there for 50 plus years. The council tried to piss him off from there a few years back, or a lot of years back, but yeah, the whole community just rallied around him and stopped it from happening. So old mate still lives happily over there on that other beach. But that's a pretty gnarly story. I'd love to meet the bloke one day. But yeah, living the dream, I guess you'd say. But buggers me how he got stuff in, because if that's the only road in that gnarly downhill section, it'd just be by boat. But anyway, so as I said, all packed up, ready to roll. I'll go down to Airlie Beach, see my sister, and then see what I can find on the way home. But I might just punch home, but see what happens. If there's more to the end of this video, then obviously I found some more on the way home, otherwise I just went straight home. But I wouldn't mind sitting down and watching the NRL Grand Final. I sat here and listened to the AFL Grand Final last night, and pretty stoked that good old Richmond got up again. Pretty special team, that one. So that was good. And yeah, as I said, I think that's the 3rd or 4th year I think I've listened to the AFL Grand Final on the radio whilst out in the bush or on the beach or wherever, just not at home. So yeah, it might be a tradition, I think. But anyway, say our goodbyes to this beautiful spot.